We stopped Adamu from picking a consensus candidate. Pick one of us as vice president. APC Governor State Tinubu. According to a news that was published by Vanguard newspaper online, it was reported that the northern APC governors have told the presidential flag bearer of the APC that they want one of them to be picked as the running mate for the 2023 presidential election. Information that was given made it known that Chief Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who happens to be the party's presidential candidate, the party's national leader, and the former governor of Lagos State, were making moves to pick a former northern governor as his running mate for the forthcoming presidential election due to the cordial relationship that is existing between them even before he won the party's ticket. However, the APC governors making their demand said that they want Tinubu to compensate them by picking one of them as his running mate because they were the ones that helped him by standing against the party's chairman, Senator Adamu Abdullahi, when he wanted to impose Senator Ahmed Lawan as the party's consensus candidate forcefully. The source said the APC governor are pushing that the presidential candidate must pick one of them, otherwise they will not support. You see how these governors are becoming so powerful. They dictate what happens in the party. In fact, they are so powerful that it's whatever they want that they get. The party cannot even fight them because they are much and they are large number and made it so powerful. And I'm sure most of the things they are doing is unconstitutional, but they come up with one strength and they go to the party to decide what happens in the party. And this is not good for democracy. Individuals should not come because of privilege of position to begin to make demands, to begin to force party to do their bidding. This will not take us far until we do what is constitutionally right, what is good for the interests of the country, what is good for the party, not to forming a caucus or a cabal to pressurize people to dance to your tune. Yes, all these governors are really working for the progress of the party and for unity of Nigeria. Tinubu must listen to them and pick one of these northern governors as his vice presidential candidate. May God bless Nigeria. May God bless Bola Tinubu. Northern APC governors have justifiable demand for asking that one of them should be selected by Tinubu as his running mate. Tinubu must never make the mistake of his running mate selection process a game of winner takes it all. Zulum can work perfectly well with Tinubu. You are very correct. That is my own suggestion and thinking too. And there's a bunch of selfish people willing to sell our country for money. Omo Igbo, what you concern you with Nigeria? Shebi, you be Biafra. Now don't forget Abi. I want Zulum. Yes, Zulum is the only answer and the only competent person that can work with Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu, if you fail these governors, there is tendency for you to fail. Please listen to them and pick Zulum. He is the only one that the Christian can accept. Thanks, but let there be fair play. Asiwaju should pick Zulum. Honestly, Bola Ahmed Tinubu should give the northern governors to pick among themselves who will become the vice presidential candidate as a sign of respect and compensation. Respect is reciprocal. It gives and it is give and take. And if I give back to you, you must give back to me. President Muhammadu Buhari played a mature role in 2015 by allowing Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who he feels was a major stakeholder in the merger agreement. So nothing stops Bola Ahmed Tinubu in allowing the northern governors to pick who they really wanted as vice presidential candidate. And that will give them sense of belonging. If they not fail to do that, well, it is not left for them. Governance is not a family affairs. If it were to be so, security position will not be where we are now. He can choose for himself. Please, Asiwaju, pick Zulum. He will be a better vice presidential candidate. Not only stopping Adamu, Nigeria will stop all of you come 2023. That's how it begins. Later it will be for other critical positions in government if he wins. All that noise of no consensus candidate was self-serving. They hatch the plan to benefit later if the government is formed. That's how they will frustrate the man from undertaking any critical reforms as they have done to the current government. And I know they will come around to ask the vice presidential candidate. People can't do anything without the motives of being paid. That is true. They must be compensated. That is politics. Tinubu should not play being smart by picking outside that group. The best pick for Tinubu will have been Zulum, but religious consideration is an issue, saying it doesn't matter, it's not correct, because they have so well divided this country now that there's no mutual trust. So either Lalong or Zulum, government of compensation instead of competency. It is not yet time to cry and also beg Tinubu, all the governors that because of selfish interest destroy Buhari plan. The party woefully failed to guarantee credible congresses from vote to the breast. Then Adamu wanted to crown the mess with international imposition that failed. What manner of party leadership is that? If Tinubu must pick a serving governor, it must be Professor Zulum. If he wants to win, the Fulani may want to force one of their people on him, but remember that other tribes loaded them to a fort. The Fulanis alone cannot win you the presidency. Tinubu should even count himself lucky to have had the backing of northern APC governors so far. It is now in his hands how best he can possibly manage the support he enjoys from the northern APC governors and other chieftains of the party. I can see the hand of God in this project. Should it be true that the northern APC governors have recommended Babagana Zulum of Borno State in the northeast region of Nigeria as his running mate, Zulum will no doubt make a near-perfect fit for Tinubu's running mate. He is cool-headed, he is intelligent, he is completely competent, and is seemingly generally acceptable. As it is now, it is clearly up to Tinubu to make or mar this chance. Well, that is the opinion of some people about the demand of the northern state governors on who becomes the vice presidential candidate, and that it must come from amongst them. What is your own opinion about this? Kindly make it known as you subscribe to my page. Thank you, good day, and God bless.